Fans questions for our Marra before we all say
Yep.
Auf Wiedersehen, good night, God bless. Which sportsman would you like to have a drink with if given the chance?
Silence ain't good.
No, it's not good. No, they're hard though, aren't they? Because you just think, oh.
Do you watch sport? Do you watch any other sport?
Yeah,
apart
I
from
do.
Rugger?
I watch a lot of sport. Yeah.
What do you like? What's your next favourite sport to watch after rugger?
Football.
So football.
Who do you support?
I'm not really a massive fan of anyone though. You know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
sport nerd.
It's
So
like me with rugby.
I just like watching anything.
Oh,
Champions League,
right,
especially.
you-
so. Yeah.
You want to go for Messi? You want to go Messi or something like that, or
Yeah.
Ronaldo? Or just
Yeah.
punch
go on.
him.
Would you really?
George Best.
George Best.
If obviously
If he were alive.
if he were alive,
Pat
yeah.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson would be good.
Tyson would be very good,
Tyson
wouldn't
would be
he?
good.
Yeah.
I always do that. I ask people on radio.
You just give them yours and they just say
No,
yours.
if you could pick 3 people to have dinner with, who would it be? I always like Mandela would be good to have dinner with.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash would be awesome, wouldn't
Johnny Cash.
You like
Legend.
he? Having dinner with dead people, don't you?
I've just realised that.
George
now,
Best and Johnny Cash. Won't be much conversation.
Anyone? Yeah, no.
Be like going to dinner with Ty, wouldn't it? Hey!
Yeah.
Right, what's the most painful injury you've ever had?
I've been pretty lucky so far, so not actually one that I've noticed. It's always that's needed up at the end of the year sort of thing.
Your
So, yeah, probably the haircut, yeah. No, probably for like recovery side of things. My shoulder, I had a big op on my shoulder. Was out for 4 months for last pre-season. So, yeah, probably that.
What's your karaoke song? Can you sing a tune?
A bit American Pie.
Go on then, who's a bit?
You put me on the spot now, aren't you? Have
Please,
I got to go?
Yeah, it's
Right. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. There you go.
But February made me shiver.
With every paper I deliver, bad news on the doorstep.
Why are you singing to
I
me?
couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow bride.
But something
Touched me deep inside
the day the music died. And we were singing,
Bye bye, Miss American Pie.
drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were
Singing
drinking
out,
whiskey
man.
and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
This'll be the day.
I die.
There we go. Hey!
As soon as Tyre
Oh,
started
right.
singing, it just finished.
That's awesome.
So,
Better sing song. That's your karaoke song. What is your food heaven and food hell?
food heaven. Steak. Love steak. Oh, Reds. I thought you were pointing at me, Kench or something.
Have you been to Reds?
Yeah, I have, yeah. No,
like it?
really nice.
Has Kyle set himself any goals for his time at Saints?
I'm not really actually. I'm just sort of enjoying me, a couple of weeks off now, and then sort of I'll think about all that in a couple of weeks time.
Realistically now, you go into a club where you could win things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so
Could win a grand final. No, did you think a couple of years ago, Whitehaven, you'd ever be in this position?
Yeah, definitely. And then, to be honest, once I sort of left Leeds, I kind of thought that I'd just sort of hang around bottom end of Super League sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it was only after playing so many games in a row that I started thinking that maybe I have got a chance of getting back up. So, yeah. But goals wise, not really. No, not yet. But obviously near the time, I'll put certain goals in my mind to try and achieve. Yeah.
Right, we're going to get 3 more questions and we're going to wrap it up. What's Kyle's TV guilty pleasure?
EastEnders.
Yeah.
You know about Max before. Yeah. Now me and wife, she's a massive fan of it. But I do actually, one of them programs where when it is on, I do actually don't mind watching it.
It's the most miserable program.
No, but it's
all
alright.
right.
It's alright. Half an hour to just It's all
Pure
right.
misery, though, isn't
No,
it?
yeah, well, I like being miserable. Keith. I thought you would as well.
Oh, Keith, cancer. What do you think about the club call rule stroke option?
I think it's a bit. Yeah, I agree with sort of with what Tony Smith says. I think it's just a bit. It's a bit unnecessary, really. I think it should just be.
I like it.
Do you like it?
It's a bit of a gimmick.
Yeah,
I like it.
I think it's just.
It don't really create much excitement.
No, it's a big, massive. They get it all on Sky Sports News, and it's just we pick, and then that's it, and then it's just I don't think it's really
If
necessary.
anything, it just fires up the other team.
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
well, surely
No one's going to pick Leeds.
No, well, you wouldn't have thought so, would
Warrington
you?
are going to pick Huddersfield. They'll beat them because they've got the hoodoo.
Warrington will pick the team of Hull.
Well, we were on about
Hull
this
and-
before, weren't we?
They normally say they normally pick the lowest placed team, but if Huddersfield win, then that'll go out of the window.
Yeah, I think they just leave it for Wigan to battle it out between Wigan Saints,
and
Wigan Leeds. So that would
Saints
be
Leeds. What do you reckon to that, Keith? Because it's been a tricky fixture for Leeds over the last couple of years. Saints.
It has, yeah.
And they've got these players back. I think that's going to be a really, really good game. Tyre, are you worried as a South Stander?
I am, yeah. I'm not overly confident. It could go either way, that game. If it were a grand final, different story.
It could go either way, that game, like most games. It's a game of two halves, this.
You're a betting man then,
I think...
whoever scores most will win.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whoever turns up on day.
Yeah, I'm not...
You could be the next Steve-O. You could be, couldn't you? King of sitting on fence.
Yeah. As long as you utilise the sliding defence and the dummy runner
And the up the jumper.
and the Terra Firma, it'll be all right.
Claret everywhere.
Comes out with some goodness, doesn't
It
it?
does. Got some absolute.
Have you seen that Steve-O bingo thing?
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
So what do you think of club call? You think it's rubbish or?
I think it just depends who turns up on the day,
Do you think England have what it takes to win this year's World Cup?
I think they've got a really good chance, to be honest.
That's from Rob Spice Army.
Yeah, I think they've got a really good chance. They've showed, obviously, with all the Burgesses and James Graham, and then obviously like Gareth Ellis, and they have got a pack that's played over there and that's probably feared over there as well. So it's normally sometimes, I think, in the past where, especially over the last couple of years, it's normally been like outside backs, they've sort of seemed to think. But again, though, I mean, I think on home soil they've certainly got a really good chance. So why not?